What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Swipe Up, the 66th episode where I share some of my favorite posts from Instagram. Let's get it started with some magic, kind of. At least I've seen it's a dude throwing playing cards at, right now, graham cracker and breaking it in half. And then it moves over to piece of celery getting chopped in half by a playing card. It looks like a I didn't get to see that one. Maybe it was a 4 of clubs or something like that. Here's the 5 of clubs. 5 of spades, looks like. Maybe. No, clubs, spades. I don't know. Crazy stuff, but actually doing magicians, pretty much it's a skill that they learn is kind of how to throw cards. If you do a lot of card manipulation. I grew up with a kid that was super into magic, and this is one of the things. And he would try to attack people by throwing cards at them, because it's very. By this, the abilities of these cards to cut through that celery and the graham cracker, it probably would not feel good. You could probably get cut. I'm sure it wouldn't be deep, but let's face it. Paper cuts suck. So, maybe if the cards were soaked with some lemon juice, it would be even worse. But yeah, just kind of a crazy video. Moving on to basically just kind of a lesson in karma. This guy throwing a late punch. They clench up again. Referee stops it. Out of nowhere throws. Clearly blatant late punches from this guy who's just, now he's getting pieced up, and then boom, liver kick. I think it's a Muay Thai competition. And yeah, dude, trying to throw. They're not even like devastating late punches. They're just, he's being an asshole. And then he got, the second time it happened, like that's clearly a late shot. And then the next one they're clinching up, which he's clinching, and then throws a late shot there. Dude's like, all right, don't worry about it. I'm going to get this guy. He probably sees a weakness in him. I didn't watch the whole fight, but, he's throwing these combinations and bam, spinning back kick to the liver. Dude deserves it. Don't cheat, people. It's just don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Sometimes assholes win, but in this one, respect to that guy. He put him down. All right, moving on now to Gary V. I haven't played a Gary V clip in a while, but he's talking about TikTok in this one, which I've started to use TikTok myself, kind of dipping into the new social media. So let's listen to what Gary has to say.
You want me to give you the super duper macro to why TikTok's working? We live in very contentious times. TikTok is wildly simple, fun, lightweight, silly, quick. It's light. It's light. It's kids pouring sodas into a cup that goes on the floor. It's 15-year-olds dancing. It's light. It's why Charlie broke out. Do you guys know who Charlie is on TikTok? She's the single most famous person to anybody 12 to 18 in America right this minute. She's gone from 0 to 7.5 million followers on TikTok in a month. Her tagline says, don't worry, I don't understand the hype either. Every single person in high school in America knows who Charlie is.
Kenzie asked me about her last night. She's like, how does Gary know Charlie?
Because Gary knows everything. Anyway, notice how, when you look, notice how Charlie is the breakout. Charlie is an...
Yeah, it's a longer video, so you can go watch it over on his page. But I agree, man. Brian Redman, who's a podcast producer, stand-up comedian, he posted a video. He's only posted like 3 videos. Maybe he's posted more by now, but he just signed up for TikTok and posted a video of him unboxing his new Mac Pro. And it got, like, last time I saw, I think it's 1.5 million views. which is insane. And then the next one is like a lesser type of thing where he's just taking the plastic off of the Mac Pro, and that one was just under 1 million views. My videos I've been putting up, I mean, all the stuff that I put up daily, my painting videos, and then just a clip from each episode that comes out. I'll put those up, and there's every once in a while. I mean, they get whatever views, but there's like every once in a while there'll be one that just gets like 1,000 views, or hundreds of views. And it's interesting. It's interesting just how random it is. I mean, I'm not using TikTok necessarily the proper way because I'm producing content to put up there versus, TikTok's it's kind of like Vine in a way, but it gives you a little bit more editing freedom within the app, which I just haven't spent enough time to figure out. But I mean, the internet, it's just I don't know. It's a crazy time, and Gary Vee is at the forefront of what's going on, and it's always interesting to hear what he has to say about different things. And he's the reason I started a TikTok account because he's all about it. So I was like, well, it's video, minute long, 15 seconds to a minute long video. You can add music to it, so kind of similar to Instagram stories, but gives you a lot more functionality, I think, than Instagram stories does. But yeah, so anyway, big ups to Gary Vee. Moving on now to just an example of what a lot of people coming together can do. It's just this crazy thing where this kid is jumping rope, but it's like 100 jump ropes with students around this giant circle. Half of the circle on one side, half of the circle on they all have ropes, and they're all kind of crisscrossed together, and this kid is jumping as if jump rope isn't enough. This is like the ultimate double dutch, except for it's not 2 ropes going around. It's just one giant collection of ropes. But it's interesting to see, just as a metaphor for life, that like if we all come together and want to do a crazy thing, then it can be accomplished. Like the craziness that we're facing in this world, if people would get on the same page, we could really just eliminate a lot of things. But, it's the whole divide and conquer thing. Everybody's divided, so nothing gets fixed, and the, people who succeed in a broken system will continue to succeed as long as they can keep everybody separate. But anyway. Just a cool video. So moving on to just insanity. I mean, not only climate change, but animal obesity is it's something that we all should be taking a look at, especially with these, whatever they are, sea lions. 2 giant sea lions just kind of chilling on top of a poor little boat, a poor little sailboat that's just on the verge of sinking into the water. Those are giant sea lions. Like I would have loved to see this like how they get up on that boat. Because that couldn't have been easy. Is there somebody inside that boat? How did that boat get there? Is that their boat? What are sea lions doing? Should we be concerned? But that's just insane. That's just insane. All right, moving on. To elephant toothpaste, which I don't know if that's just a term for those. I don't know if this is how you make toothpaste for elephants, but it's just a crazy video. These like 2 buckets, one poured into the other, and then just a giant explosion of foam goes everywhere. But if you've been online the past week, then you saw the world record elephant toothpaste. And every clip that I saw didn't show like much of the aftermath of it, and this one showed the most. It kind of shows you the scope of how this foam just went crazy in this house, backyard of a house, and like a fancy house kind of. But yeah, just kind of a crazy internet thing. All right, let's move on. Let's not move on. Let's just wrap it up with some names. Shout out to World Star, Legendary Shots, Rick Smith Jr., shout out WWL MMA, Bad Reigns, Reigns Z, Red Fury MMA _official, shout out Gary V, shout out Arts.worth, Ocean Magazine, Fishing Josh, shout out Nick Haas and David Dobrik. That's it for this episode. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Go buy my artwork over at inspireddisorder.com and save 25% when you use coupon code RTS. Follow me on social media at Ray Taylor. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!